Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11, and welcome to our Wednesday Twin Flame Soulmate or Karmic relationship reading. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. A special thank you to our patrons, as always, since they support the channel. And if not for them, I don't know if this channel could survive with the views that it has. The algorithm obviously is not working for us, but there's 1,000 of you out there that do return to this channel as you like the way that we read here. Thank you so much to all of you. Now, I did promise, and today's the 10th of April of 2024. I did promise that this week we would take a personal message for each of you. Now, we are not going to do the love messages today, but what we will be doing is taking a romance angel for each of you. Because I am still working on the individual love readings for Patreon, I just finished the Scorpio and I started from Aries. So I just finished Scorpio, should be almost done with most of your readings. Today they will be uploaded, the rest of them. But I just wanted to let you know, if you're a Scorpio or dealing with a Scorpio individual, they had a wow reading. And when I say wow, it's not just wow, it's unbelievable. Their reading is going to be incredible. So check that out. If you're a Patreon, obviously you get the 12 readings, the 12 individual signs for being on Patreon. But what can I say? For those of you that are not on Patreon and that are here every single week, you may consider becoming a Patreon. It doesn't cost you much. They are readings without any ads, and through a very small price, you support this channel and, have it keep giving you free readings. So thank you very much for even considering. Okay, we've been through the solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse. I hope you all enjoyed the actual eclipse. A lot of you were out there checking it out physically, if you're in the US and certain parts of North America. As we know, this eclipse, cuts North and South America in two, which for me is not a good omen. But through difficulties and challenges, we go through a metamorphosis, and that's what the US is going through. We know that. It's obvious, especially having the elections coming up in November this year. So we've been talking about this solar eclipse and that things are not easy, right? And it's today, tomorrow, the conjunction of Saturn and Mars in Pisces. So we've still got many blockages. I feel until the 20th, 21st of the month, when Venus is going to come up to connect with the North Node, we won't have any blessings. We'll only have sort of the breaks, the limitations, the frustration, the anger in all relationships, whether it be family, business, love, friends. And we've seen that physically, each of us in our personal life. I'm sure you know what I mean. But we are also coming up to a full moon in Scorpio, which is going to be in a difficult aspect to Pluto. So in a way that's good, but in a way it's going to be challenging. So it's right on point relative to the Scorpio love reading that will be up on Patreon. It's a certainty that there is something that is culminating and completing, but it opens up many doors. And this is the same for all of us. We've all got Scorpio somewhere in our chart, in our own birth chart. Okay, that's where the moon will be filling out, as we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd or 24th of the month. But we've also got that beautiful Jupiter, Uranus connection, kiss, expansion, aha moment in the area of Taurus in our chart. So that's happening around the 20th, 21st. Very, very positive for water and earth signs that are born at the beginning of the third decan, even the end of the second decan. So that part of your chart, nevertheless. So if you've got personal planets around the 21st, I would say from the 18th to the 24th degree, roughly, of earth and water, if you've got any personal planets or your midheaven or your rising there, expect some blessings, huge blessings, and a new, 12, 13, 14 year cycle that you are opening up in that area of your chart. Now, I'm doing this Twin Flame Soulmate Karmic reading. You're watching this for a special connection, someone that has not been connecting with you, someone that you've broken up with. Mercury is retrograde, bringing back old situations and exes and people, either to fix and continue, start a new cycle, or to finally close the door. It will not be the same for all of you. Remember that this is a general reading. If you're after a personal reading, you can get the link beneath. I do offer Twin Flame Soulmate readings. We do offer them on our website. So check out the link if you're interested. This reading will be set out exactly, so you'll have a taste of what the individual love readings on Patreon are like. So this is a general reading. We're not doing an individual sign here. We're doing a general reading. But on Patreon, it's for each individual sign that you will get this sort of a reading if you join us there or if you're there already. Thank you so much for your support, your love, your donations, your kind words. And remember to comment beneath with a yes, please, so that I could take a romance angel for you, Oracle. One card, whether it's positive or negative, you're going to get one card, because I'm going to have to type out the message for you, right? So I can't do too many. And you can always show your support through either sharing this video, liking, commenting, even donating. Anything and everything helps. Thank you very much. And give me until the weekend. Why? Because I need to get these Patreon readings out, and we will be doing those 4 elemental readings for free on YouTube. I know that they're not very popular. Most of you prefer the individual signs, but what can I do? I've got so much that's on my plate. We've got Divine Debut 12 as well, which I haven't done a message for you there for a little while. So, as you know, I'm split between the astrology and the tarot. I do utilize both. So therefore my readings are not only tarot, we're looking also at the sky. So there's like double the work. Whereas other readers are only tarot or only astrology. We've got the astrologers that speak only about the astrology. So you can imagine the research and the work that goes into keeping this channel alive. Thank you very much for your understanding. So let's see what's going on generally with this important love relationship. You may also switch the energies around. I may be picking up on your energy and not on your person. So keep that in mind. Let's go. Let's see what's going on after the eclipses, dear Spirit. What's going on? Please advise. What is the Karma Dharma, generally speaking, and what shows up? Remember, the exchange of energy is when you share. When you share. And sharing is caring in whichever way you do. Thank you very much. We've got balance, and this is the twin flame for me in this oracle, in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the twins. But this is temperance, of course, and temperance does speak to foreigners, foreign places. This is a Jupiterian energy. 2 halves of a whole, it's the masculine and the feminine. Of course, it also speaks to balancing out your feminine and your masculine side, because we've all got the yin and the yang within us. But to me, in this psychic tarot of the heart, it is my twin flame connection. Now, Spirit is saying, be patient with yourself, be patient with the other person. You may be dealing with a foreigner, you may be dealing with changes in your beliefs, you or your persons. Temperance is saying that healing will come in. It's all happening in divine timing. There's an alchemy happening where someone needs to heal. So Archangel Michael asks that we be patient for the correct time, for the time, the divine timing, that you could come together with your other half. Now, if there's a physical distance between the two of you, or even a distance where your beliefs are concerned, possibly also dealing with someone that speaks another language, right? Spirit is saying, be patient. You will come into balance. You need to heal. You or your person needs to heal. If you are at a physical distance, it makes it even harder, obviously. But at some point, this relationship will be equal. That's if you can meet the other person halfway. It's not like I've done all the work, let them do the rest of the work. No. There needs to be an equal giving and receiving, an equal desire to come and to the middle, meet halfway. For others of you, you could be single and waiting on your special person. Spirit is saying they're on their way. They will balance you out. They will fit you like a glove. And whatever is missing within your character, they will bring that to the table, and vice versa. So let's see what's going on in love in this important time as the portal of the eclipses is closing, but we're coming up to a very difficult full moon in Scorpio, a very dark moon in Scorpio, and this will trigger a lunar eclipse in Taurus that happened 28th of October last year. So what was going on for you back then? But also it's going to trigger a future eclipse, which will be happening. It will be happening September 18th in Pisces. That will be a full moon, a lunar eclipse in Pisces at the 25th degree. So if you've got anything in mutable signs, at the end of the mutable signs, so Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, you will be triggered on this full moon. Let's see what's going on, dear Spirit. Thank you for your guidance, my archangels. Let's see what's going on. We will be doing a quicker reading today, so I won't be in the chat for too long. I will be uploading. I will be busy. So don't forget to leave your comments, your yes please. Let's see what the overall picture is. We're not going to be nitty gritty and very detailed with the messages today. We want to see the overall bigger picture, which is also Jupiter. In the now, King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, could also be a Scorpio for me. The challenge is the Page of Wands, a message, communication, willing to take a risk, willing to take that journey. Remember, the King of Wands is like a leader. He can have an inflated ego as well. And the challenge is possibly also physical distance, but communication. Now, there could also be something triggering that you're hearing off the grapevine through social media relative to this King of Wands. King of Wands, business owner, someone who comes through very sexually, very powerful indeed. This could also be someone that's a bit of a player, very popular, very attractive, very business orientated. And yes, this could be a father and their child. Okay, because the Page of Wands, pages could be messengers, messages, but also children. Let's see where you're coming from. Four of Wands. This could be either some of you that are in other connections, in another marriage. If it's not you, it's them. Or you're coming from a place of like a tribal familiarity where this person is concerned. I see, what I see here is that there was hope for something long term. You know, putting these wands into the ground is like building a foundation, possible hope for marriage in the future. And there was a very strong affiliation with you and your person, surely. And maybe fate says that those of you that were in another marriage, another commitment, another long-term relationship, maybe fate is saying that you should end up as friends because your twin flame is coming in. Your twin flame has come in. Your soulmate, if not a twin flame. Let's look at the recent past. The wheel of fate is turning. It goes up and it goes down. There is some sort of an ending. Something pertaining to change, fated changes, major arcana. What's crowning? We've got the Page of Cups. We do see three people here, a possible love triangle, or someone thinking of making a small offer, coming in, sending you a message, an unexpected message. Let's meet up, let's talk, how are you? Right? This could also be someone thinking of apologizing. Because with the three birds up here, this is like also gossip and other people being involved. So maybe where others are concerned, an apology is necessary. Let's look at the near future. So we've got mutable energies here, Sagittarius and Pisces. Sagittarius, Pisces. We've also got some cardinal, which means new beginnings. Remember the new moon in Aries. We've got the Seven of Swords here. So there is some sneakiness. There is some tact. There is some intelligence. This could also be someone that's coming in when you least expect them. Someone that you feel did you wrong. Someone that you feel was very secretive with you. This is like the thief is leaving a situation just unexpectedly, or doing something that they're trying to manifest, to deal with, but they're doing it on a very secretly. This could be either, because the fire to me is like, this could be something that they're connected to from the past. They could be getting away like the thief. The fire could also speak to the desire, okay? This was a sexual connection. King of Wands would come through as very sexually orientated. I don't know why I'm getting it's like your person is trying to put out the fire that they have for you because they don't have the courage to face up to the music, to be truthful with you, to bring things out into the open. Someone gets caught out. There's something that you're going to find out about this King of Wands. You're going to hear it possibly from others, from friends, from social media. Some truths are going to be revealed. It could also be relative to someone's intimate life and their intimate preferences. Let's see, in the position of you, you've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It feels as though King of Pentacles we know is the father, of course. If this is the same person, then your King of Wands is turning into a King of Pentacles, even though this is the position of you. Sometimes I do say that this is the position of the relationship, you and your person. King of Pentacles is someone that you can depend on, someone that's always going to be there, someone that does not like changes, someone that's very dependable, someone that loves security, financial security, someone that is a father or a mother, let's say, if this is you. Obviously, there's a lot of maturity. We're talking about two kings. These could be two different people that you're dealing with. We know that the King of Pentacles is the father, but also the husband many times, or the wife, the mother and the wife. Let's take more cards. In your environment, we've got the Four of Swords. So the environment is relative to your surroundings. So it could talk to your person. Four of Swords says that they've had a disappointment, they've had a broken heart, there's something that they're not happy with, or they're needing time, and they're needing time to heal, that there's no communication from them. It's like they're in meditation mode. There could be exhaustion if this is someone who works very hard for the money, who does have a lot of responsibilities, possibly. We will see. Remember that the Four of Swords is like the warrior that's come from war. So obviously your person has been in war relative to their environment, their life, whether it's personal, whether it's business, anything like that. So they could be just overworked, needing to take time out, needing to take a break, needing to have a holiday. Let's see what's on their mind and what are you hoping or wishing for. On their mind is communication, and what you're hoping for is communication, and that the stars align to bring you the truth, to bring you a brand new beginning. What you're fearing is trickery. What you're fearing is if they deceived you, this could, takes two to tango many times. When we sense that that the other person is being deceptive with us, we start to take on, it's like a mirroring effect. See the Balance card? When you felt as though there may be deception, then obviously it's energetic and you can feel. We've all got strong intuition. We sort of hold back on our truth. So this is like a giving and taking, like a mirroring. So I do get that there are trust issues here. I do get that obviously we are hoping for the Magician that we could pull a rabbit out of a hat, that Mercury retrograde may bring back either the truth or either someone from the past, bring them back into our lives and give us the power for a new beginning. But there is fear. There is fear here. We see a snake right at his feet, and the snake speaks to poison. Poison, but also healing. The snake does bring up the full moon for me. So there could be communication before Mercury turns direct, which will be on the 25th of the month. And we see the thunder and lightning. This is like a bright idea. Remember that Mercury does rule Gemini and Virgo, which could speak to decisions, difficulty in making decisions, but also being very motherly. The Virgo part of Mercury is like being discerning, being of service, being more motherly, but also a sense of sacrifice. I mean, remember, opposite Virgo is Pisces. Virgo can discern and also can detach and say, look, I'm not sacrificing anything else. My decision is to close the door. If they've been deceptive with me, then I'm not giving them another chance, right? And I'm going to say, if this is two different people, some of you are still in another commitment with someone that's not budging. They're there for you. They're there for you, but remember, we're not reading reversals. King of Pentacles is like the Emperor. And the Emperor can be controlling, or someone that doesn't hold the control within your relationship. Someone maybe that was also narcissistic. It depends. But again, this could be the same person. Now, I'm going to say for some of you, there's a possibility also that this is a same-sex relationship. We've got two kings. They could be two queens. Doesn't matter. One is more fiery. One is more As a matter of fact, this is me. I am what you see, whereas the King of Wands is, I am what I desire. I shape shift and I follow my desires. I create. I'm very inspirational. I need excitement, whereas the King of Pentacles is, it can slump a little bit. I want security. This is what I provide you. This is what I ask of you. I need financial security. King of Wands would say, I need excitement. I need to be able to create with you. I need to be sporty with you. I need to be active with you. I need a lot of bed pleasures with you. Whereas the King of Pentacles is, they will go to work. They're the 9 to 5. Not only, they work 24 hours in the day. So big differences. Unless we're talking about the reversed energies of these kings. So think of the opposite of what I just said. Let's see what the possible outcome is. I know that you're you're stressed out about what is the outcome. What can the outcome be? Remember, this is a general reading. Do take it with a grain of salt. We've got the King of Swords. Three kings mean, for me, they mean protection. King of Swords is the communicator. This is Aquarius, more than likely. Could be Gemini, could be Libra. To me, this is Aquarius energy. Someone who's quite detached, someone who wears a uniform, someone who's going to be truthful. Doesn't matter if it hurts you. They don't care if it hurts you. They prefer the truth over everything else. This is someone that's very intelligent, someone that uses the mind, the logic. So we've got, it's interesting, we've got the Mercury, which is the left side of the brain, and the right side of the brain, which is Uranus. Mercury, Uranus. That's interesting because Mercury will be connecting well to Uranus in the astrology. So this could be sudden aha moments for me. This is like, you know, downloads. Whether these are downloads that you're receiving from spirit about your person, or what it is that you need to do, or some truths that are revealed to you through signs and synchronicities. Remember that we're going back to the past because Mercury is retrograding. Mercury in the next few days, even now, is connecting through a semi-sextile, a 30-degree angle, which is opportunities that we need to grasp. They're not served on a platter. But there's a lot of logic, a lot of seeing things from a detached point of view, being very logical about a situation. I do see anger on their face. I do see a very serious conversation. Now, this could also say that someone is seeking advice. This could be someone that works in the legal field, in the medical, in mysticism. This could be an astrologer. Someone who's very intelligent, very Uranian, right? Someone could be seeking advice, but I do feel that this is more than likely clearing the air because he holds the Ace of Swords, which is a double-edged sword always, which can cut surely but will clear the illusion or anything to do with deception. And I'm going to say for some of you, even if this person was sneaky, it's like they're going to find very intelligent ways around what they've done in the past, like finding a really intelligent excuse to make things better because their mind races 1,000 kilometers a moment, a second. They're very, very fast with new ideas. They're very, very fast with intelligent answers. More air. So we do have a fair bit of air. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. A lot to do with communication and perception. Someone's keeping themselves in a self-contained prison here, fearing that they are blocked, that they are all tied up. It's their It's their perception which is wrong. And the Hermit, see? The Hermit, someone having gone internally, looking for the light, but we see all this fire. It's like this little flame turns into fire. It's like a blowing up of the energies, the fire, the desire, the aggression, the anger, the frustration. But someone's looking for a resolution and a way out of something that's holding them back. Is it their beliefs? It could be their beliefs. It could be a physical situation, which really they're free. Whatever these swords are that are surrounding them, they're looking for advice as to get out of this. Now, the Hermit could be anyone. As I said, it could be an astrologer. It could be that someone has been going through psychological issues, emotional issues, depression as well. We see that they need healing, that they need to take some time out. And not to say that this is not your energy as well. It could possibly be. There's the Death card. There's been an ending. Beneath that is the Ten of Pentacles. Something that was promised long term is coming to a halt, to an end, has come to an end. Something began and finished very quickly. Because of fear, because of, I don't know, I mean, the Death card, remember, is Scorpio. It speaks to sex. It speaks to money that comes through from others. It speaks to mysticism and secrecy and fear of being intimate emotionally, physically for some people. Some people can be physically intimate, but emotionally fear being intimate. That's why someone's in their cave and going within, looking for the answers. There are going to be a lot of answers with the fire here. That's what I see. Let's take the Romance Angels. Could be that some of you are hoping for a King of Pentacles, but your person is acting like and being the King of Wands. If this is one person that you're thinking about. But what I do see is that there will possibly also be talk about possible legalities, because your person has gone through something here, will be going through something nevertheless. There's something that they're trying to pull off. Let's see what's going on. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The new love could be a new cycle with an old person. For some of you, it will be new love, though. I do get Leo here. And children. Your love life is being affected by children. Now, the children does remind me of soulmate connections, like you've known this person forever, because we see the children. But this could also speak to the inner child. So the inner child speaks to wounds from our childhood as well. I do see romance here, so possible changes where there's a new cycle opening up, but there's still issues pertaining to possible legalities relative to someone that's got children. Remember, King of Pentacles, King of Wands could also be fathers. Let's see what else. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Obviously, there's doubt here because it's saying this could be the one, not this is the one. There are romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, it says here. So romantic means water. Water would come up a lot for me. So we do have fire, we do have earth. We've got Pisces as water, more so. Pisces would be very romantic, but Pisces can also be very deceptive. Not only romantic, unconditional loving, but also very deceptive. Oh, we did see Scorpio as well. We saw Scorpio as well. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Past life relationship. I see that for some of you, this maybe in a past life, this was, or even in the past, this was more of a sexual relationship, which is turning more romantic. We do have the flirt, which the flirt card can speak to. It can speak to romance. It can speak to sexuality as well. But the children bring a sense of naivety and more trust. It could be also the evolution of a relationship. It does say clearly decide. So some of you are choosing between a more sexual relationship and a more romantic, hands-on, physical, stable and steady relationship, which would be the King of Pentacles for me. Let's see. Let's look into the psyche of your person. For those of you that this is brand new love, they will just feel very familiar to you because it says you've already met them and you've known them in a past lifetime. So take the messages as they resonate. Let's look into the psyche. What is hidden pertaining to your person? Fresh start. It feels like there's some sort of an offer here. This is like very similar to the Ace of Wands, but also the Ace of Pentacles, which I'm going to say recently because of the Earth. Usually I would say always it's the Ace of Wands, but I do feel the Ace of Pentacles as well because of the Earth that we see here. Fifth dimension, twin flame, and action, news coming in. Feels as though your person has seen things from a high perspective. They want a brand new start with you. Now I'm going to say they've been dreaming of this connection. They could be at a physical distance. They may be taking a flight to come in to see you. They do dream of you. You do connect on another level, possibly when you're sleeping, astral traveling. Let's look at your psyche. The answer is no. It feels as though you're being very negative towards this relationship. Maybe because some of you have stopped watering your garden. You've stopped investing yourself maybe, or you've received many no's. Third party. Some of you do not want to be part of a third party situation, or it could be that your person did not want to. If you were in another connection, they didn't want to be the third party, and that's why they were saying no to you. But we've got spring and there's blooming here. Spring is flirtation. This is like a bouquet that's offered to you. This could also say no more to a third party. Some of you could be going or letting go of a past person. So a third party falling out of the equation, leaving your life, or leaving their life because they're going through a fresh start. We see there's a fresh start for you as well. Spring means happiness. Let's see what the general energy is. And this relationship is going through and needed to go through an ascension process, but leaving behind a karmic partner. Having gone through a dark night of the soul, having gone through winter time, having hurt the inner child. New direction. You've taken a new direction. We see the observer here. There's a lot of back and forth on social media, a lot of ghosting, a lot of checking others out. Some of you are putting an end to, if you've been checking out your person's social media, it feels as though I'm getting intuitively that you've got your information, and it's as though you've stopped investing. It's as though you're waiting. It's as though you're waiting on your other half. Now, of course, this could also be your person. This could also be your person that's been checking you out. They've taken a new direction. And what is this new direction? This new direction, because their inner child was hurt, or they've taken a new direction, a difficult direction because of a child. They needed to go through a winter, through a dark night of the soul, and deal with any karmic partnerships. And when we say deal, it could speak to possible divorce or staying in an unhealthy relationship because they couldn't do otherwise. But it feels as though they're seeing things from a higher perspective now. They're seeing things more clearly. Remember the Hermit. We did say someone's going internally. Let's see why we've got the King of Wands and the Page of Wands, which is a lot of fire, in the now position whenever you get to view this. Before I do this, I want to take the Lenormand. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, my friends. It does help a lot. You can leave your comment with a yes please beneath so I can take a romance angel, one card for you. Give me until the weekend and I will get back to all of you. And I want to thank you so much for your love, your loyalty. It really does help. What's going on in this connection, in this love connection? We've got the tree. We've got the snake. There are third parties. But relative to a past connection, look, the tree does have really deep roots. So for me, this could be a past lifetime connection, or a long-term connection in the now, in this lifetime, that needed to go through a metamorphosis, that wisdom needed to happen, intelligence. The snake does speak to forbidden knowledge, so things that you were not meant to know, did not know, you needed to grow, you need to become all more wiser. There has been a lot of deception and third parties, a very strong sexual connection as well, but also competitive energies, because the snake is the enemy, usually the other person. Strong desires to connect with your person. Remember, we're coming up to a full moon in Scorpio. Something is completing. Something is dying, and we need to put it to rest so that we could continue on our journey, so that the stars could come through. The stars do speak to hope, to happiness, to inspiration and optimism, and even dreams, something that you've dreamed of. This could be good news. This is progression towards goals. And good news is coming in during the night. And some of us will be coming out of winter and into the spring. That's metaphorically speaking, of course. So good news through social media as well. But also things that give you hope. Remember, the stars are also something that's far away at a physical or timely distance. But it is a 16, which is also the number of the tower. Communications that come through out of the blue. Remember, the Aquarius outcome, the King of Swords, and the stars speak to the same energies. You could be going through some sort of an ending and a metamorphosis. It's like hitting, like not fearing getting cut, like being very decisive, hitting your hand on that sword and saying, this is what I insist, even if it's going to cut me. This is strong, decisive energies. This is what I need to do for me. And remember, this new moon solar eclipse in Aries is about I, me, my. I, me, my. I need to take care of me, and then I will meet you halfway. But I need what I need for myself, whether this is you or your person. There is the worry, there is the stress, the mice. And the mice does speak to depression. It speaks to low vibrational energies, gossip, third parties, financial loss, emotional loss. We've got the fish, and the fish also is Pisces again. It could be as long as, I don't know, Mars and Saturn. Mars, I would say, more than likely. in this month of April until Mars enters Aries, which we're talking about May now. I would say we're still going to be in this energy. A lot of still things that will be eating away at us. Because remember, we're not reading reversals here. So your person could still be holding back on some truths. Something that hurt them that they will not be opening up to and telling you about. I get a lot of ego from your person. Let's look at the King of Wands and the Page of Wands in the now. Seven of Wands. Temperance. There will be a lot of difficulties that we will be up against, I would say, where love is concerned, whether it's you or it's your person. Now, whatever it is that we desire, it may be against the grain. We may be going and ready to take action, to go against the grain. But also, Spirit is saying that there's an alchemy going. Good news will come in due time, in divine timing. There's a lot that is still unknown and needs to be communicated relative to a new cycle and a journey. Could be a physical, emotional journey. And third parties could also be still the blockage here because of the three birds up here. What is the Four of Wands, which is like the 1111 portal opening? What is the Four of Wands about? Seven of Pentacles, someone waiting forever for an offer for a long-term commitment, but also someone stuck maybe 7 years within a marriage, going through a Saturnian difficult challenge of changes. The Seven of Pentacles is a stuck energy, right? It's like I've invested so much here. What do I do? Start all over again? Well, if there's a difficulty in making a choice, Jupiter, the hand of spirit, comes in, brings the wisdom and brings the truth. What is this truth about? About a Nine of Cups, that someone is hoping, or even spirit, the hand of spirit is bringing in a possible wish fulfillment. Someone's going to put an ending, a stop, an ending. They're completing a fated cycle. Maybe even an ending is a wish fulfillment. Maybe the truth, maybe the wisdom, maybe a possibly also a divorce is someone's wish fulfillment, because they've invested, but maybe they did not find their other half. Let's see what that Page of Cups is about, crowning. We've got the Magician. So there will be communication. Talk could also be about third parties. And I'm going to say again, talk about someone's sexual preferences, sexual talk, sex talk I get. What is the Magician about? Queen of Swords, she's going to cut with her sword. She wants the truth and nothing but the truth. She wants to clear the air, Libra energy. There's some sort of a decision that's going to be made, and a ruling, a decision. Something will be communicated that's going to clear the air. Something very logical. It could also be a logical resolution for a new beginning, but on certain terms. This, and that. You accept my terms, says the Queen of Swords, or I'm off. I get that. What is the Seven of Swords? Hello, Agape. Two of Swords, there's the dilemma after an ultimatum, I would say. Hello, Agape, and welcome. And the Four of Wands twice. This is like coming out of one relationship and moving into another. Or there's a difficult dilemma relative to this new opening. And someone's going to sneak away. Is trying to sneak away from another commitment, another marriage. This could also be someone wants to meet up in secret. This could be an invitation also. I get an invitation to meet up. And someone's going to be at a dilemma. I don't know if I should do this. This is not the right thing to do. Hello, Agape. Hello, Agape. Hello, baby. All right, let's look at the King of Pentacles. I mean, the Four of Wands could be a hotel. It could be a hotel. It could be another home. It could be a holiday home. It could be a party, something, a family gathering. There's some sort of a decision that will be very secretive. And this could also be someone deciding, your person deciding to come in to see you if they're at a distance. And they're doing it, they don't know if they should tell you or whether they should surprise you. What's the King of Pentacles about? There's the Page of Cups again. So a King of Pentacles is making an offer. It's like going around in their head. I can only offer you the Page of Cups at this time, even if this is the same person, right? This could be an apology, yes. Let's take one more on that Page of Cups. We've got the Empress. We've got the King of Pentacles and we've got the Empress. Some of you are being very patient on your Emperor, on your King of Pentacles, but you're also very frustrated, waiting on this offer. What is the Four of Swords? What is your person needing to get over? They're needing to make a decision. Emotionally, they're checking out of another situation. Something is ending for them. And they're not telling this to you. They're keeping that from you. There's the King of Pentacles. This is either someone that you've been hoping for, waiting on. Unless, my dear friends, unless this King of Pentacles, who usually King of Pentacles is Taurus, could be Taurus. Maybe this was someone that was holding back on their truths, protecting their heart. Whatever emotional changes and actions they're taking is going to bring a major ending of hardships in their life and obviously pertaining to you. This could also be your King of Pentacles releasing the fears of betrayal. The fear of betrayal and letting you in, because what's on their mind is the Magician, pulling a rabbit out of the hat for you. They're going to put in the effort. They're thinking of putting in the effort. Now, you could be connecting with this person through work. If this is the same person, they're showing up as the King of Pentacles. So obviously they've got responsibilities, but they're also someone that you can depend on. Remember, they take forever. King of Earth takes forever. Agape, peekaboo. Peekaboo, Agape. She's hiding. Agape, you're adorable. I love it when you put your hands over your eyes. It's too bright in here for you, eh? I love you so much, Agape. Yeah, I'm winking at you too. What is the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome with this King of Swords? What's this conversation? What's this news? 10 of Cups, possibly someone going through separation or divorce or talk of that, or whatever talk is going to happen between you and your person could bring you a lot of happiness and a new beginning. Look, there is the Justice card. If this doesn't speak to justice, fairness, possible separation and divorce from another relationship, then I don't know what is. Or cutting away from it's like them meeting you halfway, doing right by you. Doing right by you. Unless some of you are already connected to another air sign that you're closing the door to. We see the Sword, so many truths coming through. One more card. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Collaboration and trust. Leo comes through strongly. And here is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, we did not get to see the King of Cups today. We saw the King of Pentacles, which could be very similar to the King of Cups for me. And sorry about the mess regarding Agape. The Taurus energy could be the Scorpio energy that comes through. Now, King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be a Scorpio, but I feel it's the influence from the Scorpio full moon. King of Cups is someone that's ready to offer you their cup. Now, King of Pentacles would be past the stage of the King of Cups, because the King of Pentacles will offer you something that's real, not just romance, not just flirtation, not just hugs and kisses. The King of Pentacles will offer you the security that the Emperor does. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups is hoping for second opportunities, returning to missed opportunities with a King of Wands, or is not interested in this King of Wands anymore. Take the messages as they resonate. Okay, so Agape, you are so funny. Did you just have a nice nap? Let's take the little Greek oracle and see what is the potential relative to what's going on. What could potentially be going on? I do apologize, and Agape is giving me nice little kisses on the hand. She's saying, thank you, Mummy, for letting me sit on your table with you. I love you, Mummy. I need to be close to you and take away all the negative energies surrounding you. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's see what's going on in this love connection, potentially and generally. Okay, Agape. Okay, Agape. I know, sweetheart. You are adorable. So we've got the Anchor. We've got the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. No biting. We've got the Anchor, which could be something heavy that we are carrying, something that we need to detach from. Yeah, we've still got worry because the clouds are still dark in the now position, as you could see here. But remember, this is like you're waiting on your ships to come in. There are decisions. It is a number 22, which decisions will be difficult. Maybe if there's physical distance also between the two of you. Because Three of Wands and Ten of Wands, right? Lots of fire. Ten of Wands, a heavy burden coming to an end. Many opportunities opening, but also a lot of us may not be 100% certain. We're going to have doubts. It's the Seven of Cups, but the dark clouds clear to a lighter cloud, which is worry going away. And we've got the successful marriage, passionate love connection. There's a love letter that's coming in. This is the Ten of Cups, everyone. This is like a connection that's been going through purification. You could see the white. This is like virgin-like energies. A new cycle, new connection, new potential, that a new news that's coming in that promises a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. Remember, we end with the Ten of Cups here as well, which turns into the Ace. Right? But this is in the near future. There's Eros, and these are the lovers. Yes, the twins, the lovers need to come together. There's a lot of poison that they need to work through. See, a lot of distrust. You need to be strong. You need to be, the cat is very vigilant. She's very, very nurturing, very protective, but there's trust issues. That's the Hanging Man. And karmic cycles needing to be released. And we've got the dog, which says that this relationship possibly also started off or entails friendship. The dog is loyalty and friendship, but it's also the Fool, which says a new cycle has begun. Agape, okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I know you're full of love, and don't get funny with me now, will you? Oh my God, everyone. Wow, okay. Let's take our general love messages for the day, for the week, for this reading, nevertheless. Okay, you want to give it up now, Agape? She's like saying, please, please pat me. Let's see. Remember, these messages could be from your person. They could be your thoughts as well. Don't ever think that I don't love you and that I forgot you. I will always be here for you with open arms. Unfortunately, I did not recognize you as my soulmate at first sight, but now I see you truly are. The physical distance between us is so great, I need to decide if I can do this. Time will tell. Why did you cut me off just like that? I cannot deal. I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. I want you to be happy. I'm here for you always. If you want me to, someone is wondering if you want them in your life. You're just someone I used to know. Ouch. Please forget me. It was a mistake. You are my other half. I want to give you everything in life to make you happy. You are a dream come true. I feel blessed. I'm coming to meet you. I want to be with you. Hello, hello. I will fight for us. And what can I do to win you back? These are the love messages, my dear friends. And remember, if you've received any of these messages in the past, Agape, Mummy wants to pat you. No, don't touch me now. I want to go to sleep. Okay, go to sleep. She has her moments. Like when she's ready to doze off, it's like, okay, let me be now. I'm sleeping. And then other times when she's just woken up, she has her moments. She'll be kissing you and loving you, and then other times it's like, okay, let me be. Okay, Agape. So remember, yes please, for the romance angels, a personal message for each of you. Remember the balance card here. I would like to read that for you. Number 14, Major Arcana, of course. And the key words here are renew, acknowledge, compromise, equality, harmony, and healing. Balance is important in all aspects of life, but it is especially important in relationships, both with others and with yourself. This card suggests that you examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include time to be together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. Acknowledge. So what I get here is that some of you, yes, it was meant to be that you need to be apart for some time because you need to find your higher self. You need to connect with your higher self, your other half, before you can feel whole so that your person could come in. And that speaks to your person as well. Acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. Ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one person dominates. Compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. Be willing to give and receive. By finding the middle ground, you'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partner are met. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences. Rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love, confident that your differences can be resolved. This, to me, this part of the message speaks to the Five of Pentacles for me. This is an excellent time to help heal discordant relationships by bringing them into better balance. If you're seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life will open the way to new love. Also, making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance will set the tone for the new romance that is on its way to you. So, my dear friends, as I was talking about in the beginning of the reading of the video, this reading today, I did say that relationships of all sorts are going through a lot of challenges. And that is because of the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. This is to be understood. Relationships that can stand will survive. Relationships that need to go because the alchemy does not work between you and another, they need to go. But there needs to be self-respect, feeling whole within ourselves always before we can connect with someone else. If we're feeling like Chiron, the centaur, we're feeling left out in the cold, we're feeling that we don't fit in, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially, socially. If we're feeling that, then we need to do the inner work, because we are good enough as we are, as we were created by the Creator. And those who accept us in the way that we are, they are the ones that are meant to be in our life, not those who want to change you, to transform you, to make you to fit into their mold, into their idea of the perfect partner. Okay? So, love and light. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you for your love, your support, for being on Patreon with us, and for even thinking about joining us on Patreon. Take a tour through Patreon, check it out, and see if you enjoy what we offer there. If you don't, you can become a free member and see what's on there and give it a try. If it works for you, okay. If not, that is cool too. Thank you so much. I'm wishing you well, and just stay strong, everyone. We've still got a few challenges around the corner. I'm really looking forward to May. May is my favorite month. I'd love to hear from you, which is your favorite month in the year. And just on the favorite month subject, you will notice in your own life, especially those of you that are on the more mature spectrum, you will notice that certain times in the year will be more positive for you, and you'll be always looking forward to that time of the year. Now, of course, May is a spring month in the Northern Hemisphere, but I grew up in the Southern Hemisphere, and May was still a beautiful month for me. I still loved May. There was something about May. I feel that it's got a lot to do with our personal journey through life. It's like our higher self understands that in that time of the year, more positive things tend to happen for us. You should notice this. Take notice of this and think about it. For some of you, you like September. For others of you, your favorite month is July because it's summer, or because of A, B, and C. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. So you'll notice that there are positive cycles in your life that repeat again and again. And I will give you an example. May is my favorite month. March is my worst month. I would like to hear that from you and hear why. For me, March is always challenging. I never ever like the month of March. Not that I don't love Piscean people, which is March, right? And Aries. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just one of those things. So, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Love and light, my dear friends. I will be back. Namaste.